Over a career of half a century and still counting, I've learned how bear markets are born at the heights of euphoria, bull markets in the depths of despair. And as difficult as this might sound in unnerving media hype times like now, that these extremes don't matter all that much when a well-structured, custom-built, long-term e.g. retirement investment plan is in place. Through 50 years of peaks and valleys, and the innumerable and volatile ups and downs in between, I've lost count of the walls of worry the markets have had to climb. The Cuban Missile Crisis of 1962, the extortionist OPEC embargoes, and oil price increases of the 1970s, the LDC lesser developed countries, and Asian debt shocks of the 1980s, the cataclysmic stock market crash of October 19, 1987, the Gulf War of 1990, the Russian default and long-term capital collapse of that same year, the bursting of a grotesquely inflated high-tech bubble in 2000, the horrors of September 11th. 2001, the touch-and-go financial crisis and recession of 2008-09 come readily to mind, and there are many more. Yet climb them the markets did. In fact, so successfully that the low of 666 on the benchmark S&P 500 index in the despairing spring of 2009 was eclipsed by a record new peak of over 2,000 in the dizzying summer of 2014. And now those grave developments in Eastern Europe and the Middle East, a deadly Ebola epidemic in Africa, simmering racial tensions in America, fresh political stirrings in Hong Kong and Pakistan, the EU relapsing back to zero growth as it is haunted by the spectre of deflation, renewed devolution. Risks in the UK following of the Scottish independence referendum, mounting question marks in the run-up to the crucial US midterm elections, and as daunting a gauntlet of determining elections as one could wish for, including Canada, to be run in 2015-16. Welcome to the next wave of the never-ending walls of worry that are an indispensable part of successful investing. At the inimitable Berkshire Hathaway annual meetings, the legendary Warren Buffett and his acerbic partner Charlie Munger, now aged 84 and 90 respectively, take pride in explaining why investing is simple, but not easy. Also how investing is most intelligent, when it is most businesslike, as well. They liken the stock markets to voting machines in the short term, and weighing machines in the long term. A 50-year record, like no other, leaves no doubt as to their predominant focus, and why Berkshire Hathaway is a growth investment, like no other. Sidelines and not investing was the biggest mistake of all. His credo, time in rather than timing the markets, was amply borne out in Templeton Growth Fund's famous mountain chart. Stand back from the ever-forbidding headlines, discipline yourself to the day-to-day market noise, and you'll find investing to be as compelling a challenge as ever in a world of extraordinary opportunity. More than that, go about implementing and sticking resolutely with carefully structured, long-term plans built on time-proven basics and the wisdom of investment giants like the Sage of Omaha and Sir John. Thereafter give your portfolio time for the magic of compounding to start kicking in, and watch how your wealth accumulates and how very well you do.